And hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. Once again bringing you my thoughts and review for last night's episode of The Flash Season 4 Episode 18. And I gotta say right off the bat before I let you guys know how I thought about the episode, spoiler alerts. So if you haven't seen the episode, don't watch this video yet until you see the episode because it's kind of bonkers. And so let me start off by saying, rest in peace, Ralph. Yep, that's it. Ralph's been taken by DeVoe, the Thinker. Oh boy, where do I even start with this episode? Because last week's episode to me, that was just trash. That was such a waste of an episode. Anyway, so in this episode, you have Ralph and of course Oliver. Jesus. Barry, they going to figure out who's the last meta left in that bus, and then they end up finding this hippie who goes to like Burning Man parties and who has the power to make pocket dimensions. Now, a pocket dimension is basically a way for somebody to move from through space and time to get to one point to another, just like DeVoe does with his little chair that he has. So, they decide, let's use this guy to see if he can help us to get into DeVoe's lair, because they've been trying to get into his lair in a pocket dimension that he's in, so that way they can stop him. And, of course, things get a little hectic when DeVoe stops in for a little chat, if you will. And we also got to see Harrison Wells' secret be revealed. Now, everybody thought, including myself, we all thought that he was the Reverse Flash. But technically, he's not the Reverse Flash. He's not the Earbot Dawn who swapped bodies, who swapped with him, with our Harrison Wells from Earth, from the future. It's not him. Basically, Harrison Wells' a secret that he basically became a little too obsessed with dark matter. And I gotta say, kudos to Joe. I mean, that guy's a great detective. I mean, let's face the fact, he has his moments where he shines, but I think last night's episode proved that Joe's still got it. I mean, the guy's about to become a father again, with Cecile and having his kid again. And he sometimes felt a little down on his luck. He's not sure if he should even be a father again, but the guy still is a great detective. Between him and Quentin, they're my favorite, father figures of the show, so that's awesome. So anyway, so we found out that, he's a little addicted to the whole, the dark matter stuff and trying to make himself smarter. I mean, maybe it'll pay off, maybe something will happen down the road for the next season, for season 5, but who knows. And then, of course, another tragedy happened. For me personally, it kind of hurts me because, I love this character so much. When she acts this other person, Natalie, Caitlin loses her powers. That's right, Caitlin herself, Daniela Pennebaker, loses her powers. And she's just regular old smart Caitlin again, which is not a bad thing, but it's like, oh, come on, just a badass. She's so awesome. I just wish she had her powers again, but hopefully she gets it back and maybe one day, hook up with Barry, but that's never going to happen anyway, but still. But, yeah, man, she lost her powers. DeVoe took it away, or he has it now. I'm not sure how that happened, but all I remember, she attacked him, he touched her, he said turn off, and her powers went bye-bye. She no longer has the dark matter. Now, does that mean that she's going to get her powers back? Probably. Is it gone forever? Maybe. We have no idea. Maybe there's going to be another Killer Frost that's going to come and be Killer Frost. We don't know. As long as we still have Caitlin, because she got stabbed in this episode, but it was in the shoulder, so that was good. That, but she healed because she still had the powers at the time, so she's good now. Let's talk about Iris. Iris, my favorite girl to hate. You know what? She kind of surprised me. Normally, I would have been like, because my one worry about the trailer when I saw the trailer, I was like, oh, don't tell me she's going to get kung fu lessons out of nowhere and start kicking the DeVoe's wife's ass or some nonsense. No. She got pretty much beat up because she stinks. I'm sorry, she does, which is a good thing because I swear, if she wouldn't have done some weird kung fu moves or something on DeVoe's wife and knocked her out, then I would have been like, Yeah, that's not realistic at all. This woman should not be a kung fu master or a freaking leader of the team. I still don't get that. But yeah, she needs to go away officially. Anyway, she didn't do that, so at least I got out of the episode. She did outsmart the Thinker's wife, which is pretty normal for a journalist. She stabbed herself in the shoulder. Okay, so I mean, we spent the whole last season preventing you from getting stabbed in the first place, and you decide to just say, oh, I'm going to stab myself so I can knock you out. Because I can't dodge you anymore. You know, so go figure. But, yeah, Cisco went down. Barry went down. Listen, Barry's got some issues now, because now he lost a team member. He lost a team member, like he promised Ralph that he was never gonna let him get taken by DeVoe, and he got taken by DeVoe. Now DeVoe is using his body, and since he can change his body's appearance, he's not using himself, his old form. So now we get to see Clifford DeVoe's face and Ralph's body. Excuse me. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. But hey, what's gonna happen now? He's gonna make some weird machine. I don't know what that could be. Maybe he's going to take away all the dark matter from everybody. Who knows? Maybe he still has that goal in mind to take Barry's body and use his powers and all the other powers together. That's still my theory for the end of the show, but no idea. But yeah, then so he has the pocket dimension now power. He has Ralph's power. He has Bad Luck Girl power, Jinx, or you like to call her that, or whatever. He has the Sonic Country Girl's power. He has all the Meta's powers now. So how they're going to stop him, no idea. But I'm looking forward to see what happens. So far, this season is not the best. It's not the best season at all. I mean, there are certain episodes without DeVoe. It's actually pretty good. But he's not really a good villain. I don't like him as a villain. He's just like he's that characters like, do you ever make up your mind of what you really want? You know? So, yeah, pretty much. And now, you know, whatever. But, I guess we have to wait to see what happens next week, because, should be pretty trippy. And hopefully maybe Caitlyn gets her powers back, because I kind of want her to. But, let's see what happens moving forward. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode. And stay tuned for more. And thank you very much. And have a good day.